What's going on, everybody? Spunky Knights 91 coming to you guys with another video. So with the recent injury to linebacker Kamu Grugier-Hill, the Eagles announced that they have re-signed linebacker Asantay Brown, bringing Asantay Brown back to the Eagles, and they have released cornerback Alex Brown to make room for Asantay Brown. Asantay Brown, like I said, being brought back to the Eagles. He's 6 foot. 215 pounds. He played safety his first 2 years at Western Michigan, and then he was moved to linebacker for his final 2 seasons at Western Michigan. So yeah, Kamu Grugier-Hill, according to reports, Kamu Grugier-Hill is going to be out for at least the first couple games of the season. Going down with the injury in practice on Saturday. And the injuries, man, the injuries are, continue to pile up, man. It's just been rough, been very, very rough. We haven't even played haven't even got to our first preseason game, and injuries are already happening, man. I know injuries are part of the game and stuff, man, but I'm really hoping, really crossing my fingers, man, that all these guys get healthy and we can have a relatively healthy season. Here's the updated list of other players, including the Kamu Grugier-Hill that are right now dealing with injuries. Of course, right guard Brandon Brooks is dealing with his Achilles injury from last year. He suffered in the playoffs last year. Defensive tackle Fletcher Cox is recovering from foot surgery. You have, of course, cornerback Cravon LeBlanc dealing with a sprain in his foot. Linebacker Nigel Bradham is dealing with a toe injury. Cornerback Ronald Darby is on the PUP list. Linebacker Paul Warlow is dealing with an ACL injury. And of course, cornerback Jalen Mills is on the PUP list as well. So, not panicking right now over these injuries, man, but I'm just really crossing my fingers and hoping, man, that that this is not foreshadowing for this season, because injuries have been a pain in our ass the past couple years. They were just pounding up left and right last season especially. So I'm hoping, man, that these guys get healthy and we can stay relatively healthy this season. So yeah, Alex Brown released to make room, to bring Asantay Brown back. This is of course to replace Kamu Grugier-Hill, who went down in practice grabbing his knee on Saturday. So it's tough, man. It's very, very tough. These injuries. They've been really hitting us hard the past couple of years, man. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out right now, man. If we have a slew of injuries this year like we did last year, man, then we gotta see who the hell we're hiring in our damn medical department. That's all I gotta say, man. We need to see who the hell is in our medical department, and we gotta make some changes, because I get it, injuries are part of the game, man, but guys going down left and right, man, it's so damn frustrating. And I would hate for such a promising season like this season is for us, man. I would hate for such a promising season to be lost because of injuries. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping, man, that it's not panic time right now. I'm nowhere near panic time right now, but I'm just crossing my fingers and praying to God, man, that this is not foreshadowing for this season, because I don't want to go to another season where guys are dropping like cockroaches. I don't want to go to another season like that. 2017 was rough, even though we won the Super Bowl that year. It was rough for injuries. 2018 was really, really rough for injuries, man. I don't want to do another season like that. So all these guys that are dealing with injuries right now, man, don't rush them back, man. Let them recover, get well, and hopefully, man, like I said, hopefully this season is the opposite of what last season was with the injuries, man. That's all I can do. All we can do is hope and pray. So yeah, Kamu Grugier-Hill, Kamu Grugier-Hill and all the other guys, man, deal with injuries, man. Get well, get well soon, man. Asantay Brown, I expect him to be mostly just a camp body. I still think he's just gonna be a camp body. Linebacker is a position that we really can't afford to be taking hits at, of course. Nigel Brown, like I said, dealing with the injury there. Paul Warlow deal with the injury. I've always told you guys, man, that there's very few weaknesses on this team. But linebacker, if I was to pick one, position that gave me a little concern, it would be linebacker. So we definitely can't afford to be taking more hits at the linebacker position. all these guys, man, just gotta get healthy, man. Gotta get healthy, and let's just pray that this season, you know, we have a relatively healthy team, because there's just so much potential with this team, man. So much promise with this team. It would be a damn shame if this season gets ruined because of injuries, you know. So yeah, the Eagles have re-signed linebacker. They bring linebacker Asantay Brown back, and they release cornerback Alex Brown to make room for Asantay Brown. Like I said, I see Asantay Brown being the camp body. I think I don't see him making the roster. If he does, I'd be very surprised by that. Kamu Grugier-Hill will be out for at least the first two games at least. For what I've been reading, the first 2 games at least, Kamu Grugier-Hill is going to be out. You know, going down with an injury and training camp practice on Saturday. So yeah, get well soon, Kamu. You know, get well soon. And Asantay Brown, however long it lasts, man. Welcome back to the Eagles, man. Welcome back to the Eagles, however long it lasts. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights 91 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.